Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Today I'm bringing you the topic of why will your future partner fall in love with you if you're single, and if you're already with someone, then the topic will be why does your current partner love you? So let's get going. Hi, pal number one. If you chose the Celestite, welcome back to my channel. So let's get going. Uh, I think the first thing that I see here is that you are a very intuitive person. I would say it almost psychic. I would say that you have a very big protective energy around the ones you love, but it almost comes from within. It kind of reflects in a very like a very I wouldn't say motherly because there is a toughness to this energy that almost feels like a grandma. It feels like you're a person that has experience in the emotional realms. There's a sense of maturity to you. There is this sense that you've got things very clear, and that you know your aims as well. But everything is it's everything in your life is kind of driven by um, your emotions and your desires. I would say there's a lot of, I would say like Cancerian energy. That's what it reminds me of because I personally find that Cancers are very good at completing their projects, almost like Taurus vibes, but they're driven from a very emotional place and very protective space. So I find them very, usually the ones I know, they're very successful in life materially, but they're also very driven a from an emotional part as well. Um, but there is this energy um, of like being able to uh, solve problems. Yes, this is the energy I wanted to say. There is this energy that you can solve problems. There is this energy of you being able to heal things. Someone that is a problem solver. I sense someone that usually will help people that have problems. Um, I feel that the people around you, you might help people. Oh, sorry, that was my cat. He really scared me. Um, yeah, I feel that you regenerate. I was super surprised by the cards that I got out here. I've got um this hedge witch oracle deck, and I got the morel. Looks like a mushroom here. Sorry, it's quite bright there. And it's the regenerate card. So when I was reading it, it was talking about how um, this specimen really struggles to be grown by humans. It actually is best grown in the wild. Um, and how it's it this mushroom kind of needs the energy of the forest, you know? It needs that whole energy to be able to grow. And there that made me feel like there's this sense of you being very clear on what's BS and what isn't. You have very clear like what will make you grow in life and what will not, you know. I also feel like you are probably quite selective with people. Once again, this comes from being protective, and I think your person will really appreciate that. I think at first you might come across as quite cold, like with very clear boundaries. That's what I sense. Someone that will understand their boundaries very well. I also feel that you are very organized. I think you just like clean edges to everything, you know. Um, and you also, I think you are definitely a healer. I think there will be like sick people around you. You might have like sick relatives, or you might work helping the ill. Um, but I sense that a lot. I think your person will really admire the fact that you are helping others through your journey, you know, and have a really good sense of boundaries and how to not hurt others. Um, Most of the time, because I also sense a little bit of intensity here. So I think at times, probably with your person, you might show or you might feel a little bit of like, no, this is like my person. This is my person, like that kind of vibe. I think your partner will enjoy that, like feeling like, you know, feeling that little bit of like, oh, my person like cares about me. Yeah, I think you are. Once again, it comes from that part of you that is very protective. In general, you're very protective. Um, and very sensitive as well, I feel. But you've got this edge of strength to you, that it's like, don't mess with me, fellas, like, yeah, very respected. I feel you are very respected, and I also feel like people look for your support, and your partner really likes that about you, or will really like that about you. The fact that you're quite like sought after, like people seek your advice and your protection at times, and and your and they seek your protection, like they like you helping them like organize themselves. um they might like the fact that you are organized as well. um I feel that I feel that this healing ability of yours, you might not have explored it fully yet. I think this is something that you will discover with this partner of yours that you might have now or will have in the future. You will learn that you can help people be better versions of themselves. I sense that maybe in the past you were like scared of, not scared, that's random that word came out. I usually don't use the word being scared of, like it's not a term that I like using. I don't think it's very accurate, but I feel like at some point you got tired of like assisting people or helping people because maybe you saw no results. But I think with your next partner, like this quality of yours will revive, and and you will realize that you're a very strong healer. Like I feel that you will make like your partner bloom, and that you will bloom as you do this as well. Um, I feel you're a very, very independent spirit. I think you have like many angles to you, you know, like in some areas you might look quite rigid, like you might look very like organized and like someone would never think that you are like this wild like rebel spirit, because I think you've kind of like worked your way out in the world like very intelligently, and people respect you and stuff. I don't think and that like part of your personality doesn't come from being that wild rebel spirit, like that wild rebellious spirit, I mean. It comes from like an ability that you've got to be very organized that I think is quite innate, you know. But I think you're very good at separating your work from like your emotional life, and I think you've spent a lot of time sorting out your material life, and you're very organized and everything's like you know where you're going, and you're very confident, and you just move forward all the time. And yeah, I feel like materially you are not, you feel confident in your surroundings, and you're I think for your partner this might be quite um I think it leaves them a bit shocked, you know, because I don't feel that it's quite common to like find people that are totally okay with like the surroundings, probably because I'm young, you know, and people my age are usually sorting their life out still. But regardless of like your age, I feel that um yeah, like you will be very very clear on where you're going. Very clear that you want to develop your emotional life. Very kind of like you know yourself very well, you know? And like you don't think about things too much, like you live things, you know, and you have like a very strong intuition, but I feel like you've got a lot of qualities that you feel you haven't worked that hard for. It's more like you've got a lot of innate talents, and you've just worked through life with those talents and just like um maximize them. I think you really like nature. I think your partner will really enjoy that. I think at some point you will have a lot of plants. I get visions of have a room like full of plants, like full, you know, where you're gonna grow all sorts of things, and it's like a very alive place. I can see it, and you and your partner are really gonna enjoy this. Um, yeah, I feel like you're gonna grow things together. I feel like you're very spiritual, and I have a feeling that this will grow within this connection that you're asking about right now. This will definitely grow a lot, like a lot. You will see a part of you that will almost be like a bit psychic, like a bit witchy. You will find this out. And I feel like you didn't have as much time to explore that that quality of yours before you met this partner, before like you got together, like you knew was like in you, but maybe you just didn't meet the right people to explore this with. And I feel like your partner and the relationship will make those traits bloom and develop, you know? And you will realize that you will be good at healing things and growing things, and most importantly, growing yourself and regenerating yourself. Yeah, I also feel like you're currently going through a very big change in your life. Very big. Very, very big change. Like really, really big. And I think it's being divinely orchestrated. And I feel that your partner, and if you're not going through that change, your partner will arrive when you go through this really big change where you're gonna see probably your family change, your friendships, your relationships, your work. It will be a point in your life where everything is gonna change. It will be like a very tower moment if you are into the tarot deck and you know the cards. It's gonna be like that tower moment. You know, it's like everything in your life is gonna be changing drastically, and I feel like you're really gonna be enjoying it. That's when this relationship will start to bloom. Um, I also feel like you pray a lot, probably, or like you have a strong connection with nature, or and also that you are very chatty, probably. I don't think you show it like straight away that you're chatty, but yeah, I feel like you like to chat, and I also feel like you have a very strong connection with spirit, and your partner will really like that. They will really like the fact that you have like a connection with something higher and that you don't live just on this plane, which is quite amazing to them because you're like the 3D, like you've got the 3D like sorted out. So for them it will be quite surprising that you will be sorted out spiritually as well. Like you know very clearly where you stand spiritually as well. And with this person you will blossom. So I imagine that this person is also going to be like very spiritual. And I also pick something up here, that that you are a very good kisser, probably, or you really enjoy kissing, and talking. Like you enjoy um, like you probably enjoy eating, you probably enjoy chatting, you probably enjoy kissing, you know, lots of things with your mouth. Like I sense, like for some reason you're very connected to your mouth. Um, so yeah, random note. I also feel like your partner will, in this relation, like you, I don't know if, I'm not clear whether this will be you or your partner, but someone will be like, I really want to show you to like my family and stuff. Someone will be very excited to like introduce you to the family, or you will be very excited to introduce this person to the family. Um, so yeah. Well, guys, that's all I've got for you for this reading. I hope you liked it. It was quite intense. I also feel like my throat chakra is quite exhausted. Um, so yeah, if you want to do some throat chakra healing, um, I would recommend that, definitely. So yeah, it was a lovely reading. It was like super clear, clean energy, really nice and comfortable to read. So yeah, I think your vibes are quite clean. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and thank you for tuning in, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Take care. Hi, Paul 2. If you chose the rose quartz, this is your pile. Okay, pile number 2. So, what I feel here is that your partner will like you because, or likes you, loves you, because you are a very, very strong person. They really admire how you go through adversity so calmly, so compassionately, and without complaints. I feel that you are a reserved person. I feel that you've gone through a lot. throughout your life. I feel that you've definitely dealt with a lot of problems, a lot of pain, a lot of worries. But I honestly feel like it happened to you. It's not like I don't feel like much of it came from you making decisions. Of course, I'm sure, as we all do, you've made decisions that maybe obviously have affected your life and you've had to deal with it. But what I mean is, you've probably had to deal with tough things since you were young, you know. And regardless of the adversity, you've still gone through life spreading joy. I feel like you probably have a very beautiful face, a very beautiful eyes as well, I sense. Like there is this like beauty about you, but it's like a beauty that is calm and collected, and it's not like it's a very unique beauty, I feel. Um there's this like there is this kind of beauty to you that is a bit, I wouldn't say mysterious. Mysterious is not the word I'm looking for, but a little bit kind of like looking into the horizon kind of vibes, like a little bit no, not philosophical, a bit like in your thoughts, like thinking a lot. I think your person really likes the fact that you think about things, that you take your time to reflect, to find solutions, to go through things, because I feel that this has been a must in your life, to stop and think, right, how can I resolve this? What happened here? Like you've had to reflect throughout life in order to be able to move forward. I also have a feeling that your partner will struggle to kind of like get to know you at first. They might not have like the best skills at understanding people at times, I feel. I think you might both be a bit solitary. You might both be very independent. And I think getting to know each other will take some time. And it will also take for you both to kind of like work through some fears that you might have. Um, but I also feel that you're currently probably going through adversity. Like something has happened recently that um, has put you through some tough challenges. And this person thinks of you, and they think of your safety as well. I feel that at the moment you're trying to resolve maybe what's coming. You're trying to sort out your future a little bit. That's the sense I feel, that you're in a moment where you have to like stop and think, and resolve these obstacles. And I think your person really likes the fact that you don't ignore your problems, like you don't ignore the obstacles, um, that you face them and you deal with them, and you don't go around kind of like complaining about them. You bring joy to the world regardless. And I feel that you are very clear if you want something or if you need assistance from someone. You are like very clear at communicating this. Um, you will not kind of beat around the bush. It will be like you won't be like wishy-washy if you need something, or it's like you understand your needs and you can communicate your needs very well, and I think your person really likes that about you. Um, um, I feel, as I said, that you are quite unique and you might look very unique as well, in regards to your surroundings, so you might feel unique. Um, and you embrace this uniqueness as well. I think your person really likes that about you because they might struggle to accept their uniqueness. So when you do it, when they see you doing it, they're going to embrace their own uniqueness and they're going to heal things that they were due to heal. And for you, it's kind of like just to walk in the park. It's like, oh yeah, I've always been like this. Like, I've always embraced my uniqueness. Like, I don't know. While for your person, this will be quite a tough thing to do, like they might not have been very accepted in their own environment. And you being like that will be of immense importance to this person because it's very easy to be loving when you've had an easy life and you haven't been harmed. But when you have gone through a lot of problems since a very young age and you still choose to bring joy to the world, that is harder because you've got to make that choice. Because when you've gone through all of that, you of course gather bitterness, you gather sadness, you gather anger, you gather many things, but also wisdom, knowledge, strength, resilience, um, healing skills. You gather all of that, but that all comes together. And then at some point, you come to crossroads. And then when you're at these two crossroads, when you're at crossroads, sorry, you gotta make a choice. Am I gonna focus on this or am I gonna focus on that? Obviously, at some point, we've got like days of both. But when you've been at that crossroads, at the at yeah, sorry, when you've been at that place, you chose to focus on the healing, on the wisdom, on the thinking, on the reflecting, on the building, on the sharing the knowledge, on the strength, on the resilience, on doing the work to not let all of the negative products that can come of that, you know? You made that decision. And your person I think it's huge to them. Like it's big, like they can't stop thinking about how you can be so beautiful and come from such a dark place. Like, oh my god. I'm sorry guys, I'm getting emotional. Like your person finds it truly amazing. Like they just don't understand. They don't understand, and I think when you come into their lives, it's gonna be a bit it's gonna be so unexpected to them. Um because I feel that your person is gonna be a bit used to being in control and understanding everything and like figuring everyone out and just like knowing exactly how everyone and everything works. And then you come in and you're like this whole different world, and you're very proud of that. And in doing that, you enlighten and brighten the world. You raise a lot of questions as well. But in doing this, you heal the world. So your person feels like you are helping them heal something that they didn't even know could be healed. Something that they have been hiding a lot, I feel. Something that they have buried very deep within them. Um, yeah. And you have a very calming energy as well. Like you might be going through this storm at the moment, but you've got 9 lives. I feel like you've gotten out a lot of problems in your life. And it's like, how? How did you even? How, like I feel like you've had challenges probably since day one. It's like hardcore problems. Um, and yeah, like you've managed to just like the cat here. You've got 9 lives. It's like you just keep coming back. And there is a lot of, as I said, there's a bit of a storm happening. There's like a lot of movement. You might literally be in the process of moving somewhere else or changing your life drastically. Um, but I feel that there are like practical things happening as well. You might be at a point where you want to spend time sorting things out. You get what I mean? You're like on that level at the moment. And I feel that all this movement that is happening is for your benefit. I feel like there will be a lot of new things coming from all of this movement. Um, and I feel after that movement, you will be able to relax for a bit. It's like just be calm. I think after this storm, you will be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, and by that I mean your spiritual labor of you will realize how nice it is to be calm and serene, like because I feel like you've pushed to have to be that way, but somehow because of your mind you have focused on wanting to be like that as well, because you've realized how good it is to be um not in control, but kind of like aware of your own emotions, aware of your uniqueness, because to you that's like the only way of living, I feel. And you will realize how beautiful it is to live calmly and aware. And I think when your person sees that, you're gonna teach them a lot because they might lack a little bit of this. I feel like they think they know it all, but when they get to know you, it's like, I don't know anything. Like, I might know my surroundings very well, but like, your partner will be like, but I've seen you, and I feel like I don't know anything. I feel like I've got so much to learn. I feel like I want to study you almost and understand how you came to be what you are today because I cannot understand it, you know? There's like this mystery to you, you know? But I don't see you being particularly mysterious. I just see you being quite reflective, you know? But once people ask you, I think you're very aware of yourself and why you are the way you are, and and you might not be as mysterious as you look like you are. um yeah, I think your calm energy will soothe your person a little bit. Be not the they might be a bit frantic, I feel like you will help them just. I think in your environment, you usually are the one that settles the energy down and calms things down. It's like let's stay rational, let's stay logical, let's stay, you know, aware of what's going on, you know, kind of like that energy. I also feel like you are at the moment are doing very well professionally. Like the people around you in your professional environment really like you. You are very smart. You know who to ask the questions that need to be asked. And people like you for this. I feel like you, um, yeah, like people like you. People like to partner up with you. Like professionally, people will like and will enjoy working with you. Um, I think in general, people gravitate towards you, especially professionally, because you're so calm. So, yeah, that's all I've got for you, pile number two. I hope you liked the reading. Thanks for visiting my channel, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Hi, pile number three. If you chose this clear quartz, welcome back to my channel. So, pile three, what I see here is um, I feel that there is like a big cycle that is ending in your life. Um, I feel that you might be renewing parts of your personality, like you might be going through a change of character almost. Um, there is a sense that certain things are kind of um, dying down. Like, how can I explain? Like, that certain things are ending in your life. You might have experienced like the loss of a relative, even. I kind of sense a vibe that something really big came to an end or is coming to an end. And you have dealt with this very honestly, I feel. Yeah, definitely. I think your person really likes this. They really like the fact that you showed your vulnerability, that you can show that, you know, that you are honest. I think your person really likes that about you, will like that about you. I think they're also enjoying seeing how you are changing, how you are experiencing this change. I think they are learning a lot from the process that you are going through. Um, and I feel with all this wave of change, uh, this loss, you know, that you have experienced in your life, this might be loss of traits of your personality that you're letting go for new ones to come. If you have experienced a recent loss in your family, if you have experienced, there is a sense that something has come to an end, to something has completed itself. This has come for you to find out who you are, you know? I feel like you were wearing kind of like masks before, but you might not have been aware of it. And now you have all of this loss is making room for you to understand who you truly are. All that kind of like empty space that the loss has left is room for you to understand who you are. And you are understanding who you are through seeing how you deal with this process of loss. And your partner really admires how you are coping with this. On the more serious note of the whole thing, I also get very strongly that your partner really likes you physically as well. They really like your body. They really enjoy looking at you. You might have some similar interests. You might I feel that you will be able to have like intellectual conversations together. Um, I also feel that you are a very good listener. And I also feel that you like to travel probably with this card here. I feel like you might like to explore, that you like to explore the world. Um, and this person will really enjoy that, like getting involved in different adventures with you, but also being able to have really nice conversations with you and being able to have dreams with you. Um, I feel at the moment you might be experiencing, I think you're experiencing this sadness from these endings. It might not be coming out as necessarily sadness, sorry. It might be coming out as stress, as feeling a little bit like you're running out of time for something. With the clear quartz as well, I would say that whenever you feel stressed, you think about maybe what I'm saying now. That somehow when you experience sadness, you're not the person that will kind of like cry. I feel you will experience it through feeling stressed, you know? So if you feel stressed a lot, I think there will be a lot of things, a lot of sadness. You know, it might not come from your inability to cope with life or your inability to do anything. It's not your inabilities. It will be the fact that there will be emotional stuff that is making you sad, probably, you know. And yeah. Um, I feel you are working a lot and you might not be realizing it. I think you're working very, very hard and you're not realizing it. Yeah, you're not realizing it and it's being stored in your body, you know? Um, I feel like there's this air of you look a bit, how can I explain it? A bit regal, I would say. You your aura is big, you know, like you feel big. When people are around you, they might feel a little bit like they can sense maybe all the trips that you've done, all the things you've been through. There is this sensation, like I feel like like people focus on you when you are in the room, you know, like you catch people's eye. I feel like at the moment you might not want to talk a lot about this, about whatever you're going through. I feel like you're like you don't want to talk about it. Like you want more action. You want to get things done. I think you want to understand things. I feel also like I feel like you and your person will enjoy eating together a lot. You will enjoy spending a lot of time in the kitchen, I feel. Like I think you're going through a lot of this right now, and your person can see that deep inside of you there is a very loving family person. But right now it's the time of you to build some strength to find out what happened, to understand what this process is, and to rise above it. I feel like your person is giving you the space to kind of to do that, you know? Um, and I think they admire once again. They admire the fact that you are going through this process very honestly, and that you're getting a lot of like beautiful things out of it. And regardless of how hard things get, you are still able to give a lot of love out. And also, and I'm hearing, and also look amazing and gorgeous and stunning through the whole thing. Random. I feel with the clear quartz, I think that you might feel really good in water. I would recommend like running your hands in water, looking at clear things. If you got a clear quartz, look at it. I mean, it's stunning. Look at it. I find it so calming, you know. Um, I feel like your mind is going through a process of becoming very focused. I feel like your character is solidifying. Like, maybe not right now, but in a bit, you will be able to make decisions more confidently, like kind of like just growing up, like just becoming a bit more mature, I feel. Like being able to make decisions confidently without doubting yourself so much, without being indecisive. I feel like this process has pushed you to grow up without you wanting it, you know? Um, Maybe. And you're solidifying, and you will mature a lot from this, and it might feel a little bit strange at times to kind of like feel like this very different person, or you might have questions like why me and not this other person, like why me, why now, like lots of questions like that. um and they're questions that take time to be answered. They're questions that might take years to have answered. Not necessarily, but certainly time. I don't think they're questions that you can resolve in a day or in a week. You need to see events happen in order to make sense of them. Um, so when you're feeling stressed, I feel like your person really appreciates the fact that you care about things. Because someone that doesn't care about stuff, they just don't get stressed. Someone that doesn't care just doesn't get stressed. And I think they really appreciate the fact that you care, that you might not be at your best some days, or that even you care that you are stressed. I think in those moments it would be good to focus on that, on the fact that you're a caring person and that you care about how that affects others. I think your person really appreciates that. But I also feel that they might not have the language to say this. I feel they will show it more with their actions, maybe with their presence. This person really likes your skin or your hands as well. There might be some distance. Maybe if you're with this person, there might be some physical distance between you guys. And if not, if this person is coming in the future, there might be some physical distance between you. So you might chat a lot online or something, I feel. I also feel that you both have like big responsibilities. That will be both of you. You will have like important, like you will have demanding jobs maybe. Um, so I think you will help each other kind of like be very successful in both your endeavors. And your partner will really appreciate this. It will be a very grounded connection, which will create a lot of like material riches, I feel as well. So, yeah, I also feel that you might be experiencing a little bit of guilt at times for something. It's just a message that I'm getting. Um, Once again, it's just that you care. You care a lot, you care a lot, and that guilt, there might be some guilt attached to family issues, I feel, with this angel Rael when I was sorry. He's golden. I'm sorry, it just doesn't show very well. Yeah, I was talking how sometimes with this angel it might be people that experience guilt in regards to family matters. So you might be experiencing that at the moment, or when you meet this person, you might be experiencing that. Um, and this person will help you at the time as well. I feel like when you feel that guilt has an important message. And one of those messages will be that you care. You are a caring person. Someone that doesn't care doesn't think about things. Someone that doesn't care doesn't feel guilty. Someone that doesn't care doesn't feel guilty. And guilt might not be the healthiest way of experiencing love, but sometimes it shows that, and we just need to work through that guilt slash love that we feel about something and try to convert it into something else and try to voice it, try to give it a voice on paper, literally like by talking about it. But you are a caring person, and remember that. So that's it. That's all I have for you, pal number 3. I hope this reading helps. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Thank you.